What's up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zulu November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by. Your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is the Shenanigans Happy Hour. What's going on, everybody?
Must be shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Oh, what's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, you ain't right.
I ain't never right.
That's true. What's been going on, buddy?
You know what? The thing is, though, if I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. Because these guys right here who support me happen to like that I'm crazy in the head and do all the extreme stuff that I do. So we're going to give them a shout out for keeping me going and keeping me being crazy like that. So they absolutely rock and keep us going with all the shenanigans. And also we're going to give a shout out to these guys right here, the Adventure Club. Also keeping me going and keeping things rocking and rolling. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. And shout out to November 4 Bravo Uniform November for the all-stream chat. Oh, I see the chat filling up. I see Toby out there. And I'm gonna go ahead and start this stream, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Toby. So this week, well, the last couple of days actually, Toby has started hunting me on CW. And you guys know most of the time, I posted my little CW chat, and she'll come in there and she'll wait till the end whenever all these other guys are just being mad and trying to step on top of each other and answering to everybody else's calls and stuff. And she'll wait till the end and she'll hunt me and she'll get in the log. And which is very awesome because, she's just learning CW and she's doing really good, throwing her call sign out and noticing her call. But today, I don't know if she missed when I posted in my chat, but after my chats today, I was posting in POTA, and I was spotting on 40 meters. And those of you who do CW know when you spot CW on 40 meters POTA, it is a madhouse.
You're along for the ride, yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy, and you're getting 7, 8, 10 calls at a time, and I'm about to midway through that activation. And I hear Alpha Delta 2 Charlie Delta in CW. And I'm like, well, crap, Toby just broke the pile. So I send back Alpha Delta 2 Charlie Delta. 4 more people answer. And she has the composure to go ahead and send her signal report, ignoring them other people, and get the QSO in. And, it was absolutely awesome. So I'm super proud of Toby for that. That was just awesome stuff. What's going on, Bobby?
Lawn. Get off my lawn. This is my QSO.
That's right. She's like, listen, I've dealt with you all on sideband. I can deal with y'all on CW.
That's right.
So good stuff. Yeah, they were some rude ones out there today, boy. They were just calling over top of everybody. But I had a couple of really good CW activations today. I was quite happy with them because the bands were shenanigans.
Sucked.
Listen, I knew the bands were bad when my first activation, I go to 30 meters, my go-to on CW, and nobody heard me. No one. And I was like, is my radio broke? So I go to 20 meters, and nobody heard me.
The funniest part about the 30 meters was the first time you put in the wrong frequency you're on. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. 30 meters is working. He just, he gave us the wrong frequency. So I tuned the right frequency and still couldn't hear you. I'm like, oh God.
So Dan's like, you can forget 40, dude, before I ever went there. And he's like, it just ain't working for nobody today. I'm like, you're talking to the 40 meter slayer. I tune over to 40 and just annihilate everything. Both CW and sideband. 40 worked fine for me, but Kyle's been out camping all weekend. Any interesting stories, Kyle, you want to tell us?
Yeah.
Because we will find out, Kyle.
Like Brokeback Mountain kind of camping, or
were you shacking off again, Kyle? You didn't go out with the shacking off boys, did you?
The bad part about camping is they don't have Chipotle.
Oh. The bad part about camping is they don't have homemade Hooters wings. And got to watch me wolf some of them down before the stream.
Yeah.
So good stuff. So dude, you've been MIA. Like, yeah, you're still you're still in the hunt me every day thing, but like you're getting 1 and 2 contacts with me a day. What's going on with you?
The last couple of days I haven't felt well. I come out some kind of stomach bug. Like Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, it hit me. So yeah, the bands have been sucking too. So I've been doing some other stuff. But we're shaping back up. I'm feeling better. So we are good to go.
I can tell you I need new glasses because Kyle put the Overland show in Springfield, Missouri, which I'm kind of jealous because I would have liked to went to the Overland show. But when I first just glanced at it, I thought he said the Cleveland show. It's like, what the heck is the Cleveland show? Good stuff. I didn't even realize there was an Overland show in Missouri. Was it in Missouri or Missouri?
Missouri. Lots of expensive overland trailers that nobody can afford.
Dude, I can't afford a
teardrop
over the road trailer, let alone over the land trailer. Oh, but if any of you teardrop makers would like to sponsor a really cool ham radio adventure guy series on traveling all these states in the United States in your teardrop, hit me up. I'm available.
We need an Airstream sponsorship.
Sprinter van, Airstream. Just hook me up. I will show your stuff off. 5-7 in Missouri. Well, that's a good signal report for Missouri. In Missouri, I get 5 9s. In Missouri, I normally get a 3-3.
3-3. That's right. Yeah. Chris, what's going on, buddy? I see you in the chat, Mr. Kapow.
Mr. Kapow.
He gets me, man. Sometimes we're hunting the same people, and I'll call, and then right after I call, I hear him key up. He'll go Kapow, and I'll hear him plain as day.
I don't think he knew what to think the other night in my pile up last night. He threw his call sign out there, and I was like, "You're a 5'9" Kapow," in whatever park I was in, and he's like, "You're 5'9", 73," and I was like, "Chris." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Dude, you brought something in on your shoe." He said, "Huh?" I was like, "Kilo Echo 8, Papa Tango X-ray."
Oh, very nice, Toby. She had a contact with the astronaut and had Chipotle for lunch.
Oh, look at this. Toby's going to be the new CW Wonder. I'll tell you what.
It's awesome.
I hate to say it. I really, really hate to say it. And if any of y'all tell Bill Brown I said he was right about something, I'll kill you. So hopefully he don't watch the stream. But he was right. He told me that I would get addicted to CW. And I've become pretty addicted to it. I mean, well, I kind of do it every day, every activation. So
I didn't hear anything.
I would say I'm pretty addicted to it. And I think Dan's addicted to it too, Mr. Two Bagali Keys.
We can just edit that part out. Bill will never see it. So
yeah,
I love my new key. It's really good.
If somebody does talk to Bill, he needs a better phone with better autocorrect. Of course, I do too. But
I saw that.
His phone was posting wrong things on the internet, and I told him his autocorrect wasn't working. So
that was funny. He's supposed to be up here maybe tomorrow, do some parks around my area. So we might swat into him. He's
doing an East Coast drove, and he's going to hit. I seen he was hitting. He actually threw out your city. When he said it. But when he got up to my area, he said, "And I might have time for Harper's Ferry in West Virginia." Now,
that's far away. That's far away from you. So.
Notice he said, "I might have time for West Virginia," because the king has not approved a West Virginia, the kingdom capital passport. The capital.
Yes, it's stamped it.
The capital of the kingdom is West Virginia, and you have to have a passport to activate here.
That's great.
He's not been approved. He may try to do some illegal parks on the air activations. So
depending on what time he gets here, Stephen. Thank you, buddy. As soon as it shows up here.
Actually, it's not a pin click, Stephen.
What is that?
You people in your ears. I'm actually playing with this little wire thing that I'm gonna do a short on.
Oh.
But
like little wagyus or something like that.
yeah,
Wagyu, wagyu.
this thing's really cool actually. You just put one wire in this side, one wire in this side.
Yeah,
Make your connection, and
that's awesome. And what that? Oh yeah, depending on what time Bill gets up here, because he said he's going to do some parks around here, and there's only a couple to choose from, so I pretty much know which ones he's going to choose. Me and Robbie and Eddie might surround him like a SWAT team and do the POTA police.
And thanks for the super chat, by the way, Steven. That's what you guys should do. You guys should all come in and surround him and be like, "Has the king gave you permission to enter Georgia and activate?"
Get it on video. Yeah,
get it on video. He'll be all tore up. Oh, look there, my big sis in the chat tonight.
Hey, yeah, it comes with practice, Toby. I'm still not worth a darn copying CW, so it's I'm slowly working on it. But
I'm knock on wood, I still haven't had nobody message me and it's like, "Hey, you didn't log my contact," because I keep waiting for it.
Yeah, I could get call signs, 85% of the time, 80-90% of the time without having to ask again. Like what I do to mostly your activations, when I listen to them, I'll write down the call signs that are calling you and see if you send it back the same as I wrote it down. And I get, 80-85% of the time, but anything out of the normal, I mean, I'll get your call sign because I know the alphabet pretty well. But if you ask me anything weird, it's like, well, hold on.
Yeah, I've gotten to where I can recognize when they're sending me back call, because most of the time after I get your call sign, I'm over here logging and not paying much attention to what you're saying after that. I'll listen for your state. That way, make sure your state is matching. That kind of helps me a little bit too when making sure that I didn't mess up. But most of it I don't pay much attention to. But there's a lot of people, just like in sideband, that'll sit through your 30-minute pile up of you saying your call 9,000 times and then say, "Hey, what was your call again?"
Yeah.
So I've gotten used to hearing that call. But I'll tell you that I'm finding some calls out there that I'm really just loving in CW, because I just hear them sending, and I'm already typing them in because I know who they are, and it's great. It used to just be Kyle's that I could hear through anything, but that's like today. Somebody was sending, I don't know, they were probably sending 27 words a minute, and I cannot hear 27 words a minute. And I got their call first time for some reason. It just came through my head perfect. And Stephen was hunting. He's like, "I think there's 2 QSOs going on in your frequency because I'm hearing something way too fast."
Yeah, like when you said pre-late shift yesterday, we need to hurry up because I need to get on sideband. I'm like, okay, I'll hurry.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's getting there. Carrie, are you safe in Minnesota? I think is where you was going.
Minnesota.
She's been roving. She went through the PP man state. He's like, "Hey, nobody told me Carrie was coming through here."
I like playing the Carrie raffle. So basically, when she spots, you never know where she's going to be. Well, it's really fun.
You know what's another fun game is to plan her trip back from one of the big shows like Orlando or Dayton or Huntsville. Plan her trip back. See if you can guess which state she's going to hit in what order. Because I'll tell you, sometimes that's 2 years ago in Orlando. I swear to you, it may not have been that long, but I feel like it was like 2.5 weeks later after Orlando. I'm like, she's still not home, and what is she doing there?
It's awesome.
So she's like, we need to make a "Where's Carrie" shirt instead of "Where's Waldo."
Where's Waldo?
Where's Carrie?
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. It got me when she went to Alaska because I saw the spot and I'm like, she must have typed that in wrong. But no,
Nope.
That was awesome.
Nope, she was there. Oh, funny stuff. You never know about her. She's a photo machine, that's for sure.
Oh,
Oh, that's why she's my big sister. Oh. Anyway, so you think you're going to get activate with Bill though?
depending on when he gets here. I got to work tomorrow, so depending on when he decides to slide through here. Right now, he's in just south of Oleno, and so yeah, depending on when he gets up here, I'll go see him. I don't think he wants to do anything long and drawn out since he wants to hit him and go.
That's Bill. Listen, Bill would. I mean, I've seen him hang out at a couple of parks, but Bill's a hit it and get it guy. He's quick about it.
Oh yeah,
and he's even quicker at U-turns, as you learn.
That's very true. I don't think he's ever activated my home park, which is maybe he has. Maybe that's the one he's going to hit. I don't know.
Which one?
We shall find out.
Which one is your home park?
3751, I think. Let's see what number it is. I don't even know the number for my home park. That's awesome.
That's bad, Dan.
I know. I was just out there yesterday. Grand Bay. Why is that not showing? There it is. 3751. I was right. Yeah.
I guess it's hard to beat a number 100 in the country going out to your home park activating, right?
Yeah. It's like I've not done like 3.5 kilos out there and don't even know the number. But.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see what he picks or where his route takes him. Because he said he's going to go up the East Coast. So he's going to have to veer off here sometime shortly.
Yeah, well, he said he was going to hit the Valdosta area and then go to the East Coast, though. So
okay, so then hit Valdosta, then probably go down to Jacksonville area. Then
I think that's what he was doing, was going down to Jacksonville after that.
Yeah.
I seen his schedule, so he got a lot of states he's going to pick up. I need.
We were just talking about Harper's Ferry. No, he doesn't have the stamp on his passport yet.
Yeah,
he can't enter West Virginia yet. So
yeah, he hasn't got the King's passport stamp. So, if he goes with Carrie, he'll have immunity because Carrie's got all the immunity she wants. She can enter the kingdom.
He needs a chaperone.
Yeah, Carrie can chaperone him. Although I don't like it when Carrie and Bill get together too much, because next thing I know, there's death threats and all this stuff's happening. So
yeah, Terry, thanks for that shout out, buddy.
I heard that the dreaded Hilbert got activated today, Terry, by Lee, who sat right at the Charleston Hamfest and told me and you how bad it was, which I already knew because me and him was telling stories and saying. He said, "I don't have no reason to go back."
I'm glad he did, because I finally got to get it.
So yeah, he's got the lead in that park with 2 activations now.
Now Terry said he's going to make that his home park, so Terry's going to be activating that at least weekly now. So
Terry, I would activate that every single week. I'd get an eagle there, Terry, if I was you.
Oh yeah. He said no problem whatsoever. It's just right over that hill. I mean,
yeah, it's just right over that hill, Terry. I would like if I had a smaller vehicle, it wouldn't be as bad. The driving through the creek road part doesn't bother me. It's just the actual size of it and the size of my vehicle don't mesh really well. There is no if you meet somebody on there. Somebody's going to back up for miles and miles and miles and miles.
Is there a place to park before you got to get into the creek? Like, could you pull a trailer and park your car and just like maybe unload a side by side or a quad or something and take it up?
I wouldn't pull a trailer down that road. If you were going to take a side by side, I would park before you get on the dirt road.
Yeah.
And just drop the side by side there, and you'd be fine. So. Kerry got some vendor gear.
Picked up vendor gear from JSC and rove up to the Upper Peninsula.
The UP. If PP Man was here, he would tell you what they're called in the UP. I know if they're in Lower Michigan, they're called trolls.
Trolls?
Yeah, he said they're called trolls.
Interesting.
Because he's a troll, but I can't remember what the UP. And everybody in Michigan evidently goes to the UP on the weekends.
Is it like the happening spot?
I guess so.
You know.
So I have no desire to go to the UP to hang out, but
where is PV Man?
I do.
See him in the chat.
I am planning an HRAG Patreon get together in Michigan coming up. I do not have a date, but I think we decided around the Ann Arbor area. There's a good 20 or so parks in that area that I could wipe out really quick.
Why don't you just do it in downtown Detroit?
No, I'm staying away from Detroit. I've been to Detroit, and I have no desire to go back to Detroit.
That's what you said about Delaware.
I don't have no desire to go back. And Delaware is not a bad place. There's nothing. Everybody took that so wrong. Delaware was nice. It's just I don't have no reason to go back to Delaware.
Been there, done that. Yeah.
You know, I don't have no reason. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a far drive for me. There's no reason for me to go. If something changes and there's something amazing happens in Delaware, I can go there. It's just I have no reason to go there. You know, once I've worked the whole state, I'm kind of done.
Watch them add one more park, and then your facial expression be like,
I could care less. I've got my award. I've got my award. They can add 50 new. There's a chance. There's a chance that there's going to be quite a few more Delaware parks added, actually, because we turned in 13 or 14 that should be on the list. So, but yeah, I don't have no desire to go back to them.
Terry
with the.
He said,
crazy dancing super sticker there.
Yeah, he said, take a chair.
Oh, Terry, we sent you some pictures last night of chairs just for you.
Wasn't there one in Steven's hotel room?
Yeah,
that was excellent.
Thank you very much for the super sticker. Not a super chat, a super sticker.
That was thanks for 2,000 contacts.
2,000. You know, and I speaking of 2,000, I'm kind of working on, because, you know, at 1,000, you get a coin. And yes, I know a few of you haven't got them yet. But you will get them. But at 2,000, I think I should give something else. And me and Steven was kind of working on an idea of possibly doing that. But
how about a 50-pound tub of peanut butter?
A 50-pound tub of peanut butter? No, because then Dan would stalk you and come to your house, and
absolutely
you wouldn't want all that. But
yeah, 2,000 you need something. 3,000 you need something. 4,000. I think every 1,000 should be something different.
Yeah, well, up to 5, and then it'd be like POTA awards, and it jumps. Then it jumps from, you know, you get your 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, then you go like, next award 10,000. What?
And your 50,000 award will be the king will get on a private jet and fly to you and shake your hand.
Steven, you better be getting them pilot's license.
That's
for
right.
For that private jet of mine.
Well, that's the private jet, yeah. But he's been volunteered.
The King's Eagle has landed.
Your tail number.
You know,
ending
it's amazing though, just how many people have got 1,000 with me. But like Terry just said, he just hit 2,000 recently, and there's
I Toby did too.
I think there's 5 or 6 people that's got 2,000 now. I know for a fact there's 4, 5. I know there's 5, but I think there's 6 that's got 2,000 with me, and that's just absolutely crazy. You guys drink the Kool-Aid really good, and I appreciate y'all.
It's tasty.
So,
yeah, Steven said no problem. He got you.
Bring my coin to Dayton. Correct? Do you have it?
991.
You're at 991. Okay, you just saved me some postage there. You'll definitely have it before Dayton. You'll probably have it this evening, because Craig hunts me CW too. So, I've been known to give away some awards. I know Dan and Kent both hit Eagles this weekend from me.
Got 2.
You got 2 from me this weekend?
I don't know about Well, I don't know about this weekend, but I got 2 Eagles. I got 2 from this weekend.
Well, you've got 3 from me in the last month.
Yeah.
I want to say because you sent me numbers on those and said, "Hey, I'm close to Eagles on these."
Yeah, where did I get? R.D. Bailey and
R.D. Bailey, Horse Creek, and
I got Horse Creek earlier. There's one more.
No, you got Horse Creek last night.
Okay, Horse Creek and R.D. Bailey are the one I got this weekend. Then.
Yeah, there was one more though.
Upper Mud River.
Yeah, you sent me back to a park that wasn't in rotation.
Yeah,
that's what it was. I was like, "Darn you! Can't you work on words that's in my rotation?" I'm wondering if the hunters have noticed that there's been a slight change in my rotation.
Oh yeah.
And Toby with an eagle at 7038. So that's 3 eagles in the last week at 7038. And the bad thing is I still got to go back there at least 3 more times, Toby, because I need an eagle. Like there, Kent needs 16 more for 2K.
That can happen in
see that's the bad thing.
One night.
I don't know where people's at unless he fixed my page today. I'm gonna look right now, so I don't talk crap. Because my POTA stats page has been broke for like a week and a half. So let's look really quick because he said he was going to work on it today. And no, I can talk crap. Yeah, my POTA stats page is still broken. So I can't look and see where you guys are at right now. I can't look at any of my big stats, which makes it hard for me to work on what I need to work on. So
yeah, Bobby, you're getting up there. I mean, 200 ain't shabby, dude. I mean, that's
listen,
a lot.
I can remember when I started, Bobby, and I was like, man, I can't wait till 100 gets 50 contacts with me. I thought it was going to be the biggest thing ever. And there's hunters out there that it is still the biggest thing ever. And I'm not downing it in any way. Anybody who takes the time to hunt me 50 times, I appreciate very much. But you guys that are on the PZN train, I'll go to the end of the world for you guys for awards. Because
speaking of the PZN train, link in the chat for our Discord where you don't miss these activations that are not spotted on POTA.
Yes, the secret activations.
That's how you can rack up some numbers really quick.
Last weekend, there was 19 out of 20 that I did in a 24-hour period, posted only in Discord. Where if you was not there, you missed 19 parts that you could have got. So that's cool. And our Discord grows every day, and our community over there is just amazing. Like, if I could get people to type their comments in the right rooms, it would be so much more amazing. But I've kind of been snapping a little bit on people, and hey, I need to go over in the POTA room. But I get it. People, whatever the last room they were in, they just type whatever they splatter.
It's a little more common to post in the wrong room if you're on your phone too. So. Yeah, it's a great community over there. So feel free to join. Doesn't cost you a dime, and there's a lot of folks over there. We have a lot of fun, and like I said, you get a lot of activations that people do not post on POTA.
And if you want to learn something about POTA, that is the greatest place I know to ask a question about POTA, because everybody is in that Discord.
Toby. She broke Discord. She put Chipotle in the meatloaf room. You can't do that.
That is not against the rules, Toby. So you're good. You can post anything you want in the meatloaf room, because that's not a real topic. But any food related should definitely go in there. And I don't care, any of these Patreons that have their own room for the King's Court, I don't care. Go in their room and post what you want. They might fuss at you, but I don't care.
No, you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
But the POTA room is for POTA. The CW room is for CW. And if you don't confuse those two rooms, I don't care what you do in the rest of them. Oh, funny stuff. So,
how was your weekend? How many parks did you do?
I've been busy except for today. Today I kind of took it easy. I only did 2 parks today, but I sat there and did CW forever at those 2 parks. So I knew I had to be here for the stream tonight, and I'm going out to do 2 more activations after the stream, so I'll be okay. But yesterday I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 activations. The day before that, I did 8, 9 activations. So,
aren't you glad that Kyle told you to rip the Band-Aid off?
I've had a good weekend. Yes, I have some good support behind my CW. They push me and they give me crap, and if I forget a dit, they let me know about it.
I'll just add another one in the reply, give it back to you.
Most of the time, I get smart with them, and like Dan, I'll miss a dit, and when I get done and say 73, instead of hitting 2 dits, I hit 3 on him. that's his dit that I left off,
There's someone I owe you.
But and it's because most of the time I'm just blowing through, and they know their call and how I call it. So they're okay.
I'm still trying to figure out manganese code, though. Once I do, you're in trouble.
Am I?
Yeah.
You could probably
copy it.
I could probably send manganese in TW. No, I couldn't, because when you go messing with my rhythm, this is still my big bad part about CW. When you go messing with my rhythm, even if I start thinking about putting in something extra, a lot of times I can put in the extra stuff that I want to put. Like if I wanted to put 5 in, 5 in, skittle more rinky dinky dink, skittle more rinky doo, I could probably put that in there. But then when I went to hit break, it would be something like 73.
Right.
It's what I want to put after that I'm thinking so hard about putting in there.
Right.
Because I can put the extra, and that's just like today. Vicky down in South Carolina had contacted me, and normally I can add the thank you and stuff like that, but I don't add people's name. And I thought about adding. I was just thinking about adding her name, and then I went to panic mode and just hit thank you and went to hit break and I hit thank you and did some. I don't know what I even said. Probably thank you salad bar or something. I don't know what I
A
put.
salad bar. Yeah.
It's when you come out of my when I come out of my rhythm, that's when I get totally lost. And the later at night that it gets, like after a whole day of CW and whole day of sideband, especially because some of these late shifts, I'll get 300, 400 contacts, sideband and stuff, and I'll be doing CW at the end of them, and I'll zone out. I know last night because when the Pearsons call me, typically what I will do, just to keep everybody else from trying to step on top of them, even though they should know they're coming next. I'll call the first one, and then instead of hitting 73, I'll go straight into the next one, work them, and then go straight into the last one. Well, last night I worked Andrew, which is always last. And after I worked Andrew, I went straight into Andrew again and worked him again. And I noticed in the CW chat that they had put again.
That's great.
So
I'll send the activator's name sometimes. It'd be nice. I'll be like, thank you, good morning. But if your name is like more than 5 characters, I'm probably not going to do it. I'm not going to send like Christopher.
Yeah. I have sent people's names, and there's been people that's asked me my name, and I caught half what they were asking. I was like, oh, he's asking my name. Great. I got to send my name now. But I typically it's the same as my sideband activations. I'm not there to talk. I'm there to make the contact with you and get done. So I don't want to tell you what antenna I'm running. I don't want to tell you what county I'm in.
How many
I don't want to tell you how many radials, how much bacon I ate.
That's great.
I want to tell you you're 5'9" and 1810 73 QRZ.
Yeah, see you.
And that's that. And there's some activations. It's rare, but there is some activations that I'll set and I'll talk a little bit with people and stuff like that. Like today, I wouldn't have cared to talk with people. I did have a couple conversations today because I was just sitting in the park. I didn't plan on doing nothing major. Yeah, I was working 2 parks that I need to work, but I wasn't trying to do nothing major, and I could care less how long they took me. But if especially on late shift, I know I'm in for 200 and some minimum contacts. So I want to knock you out as fast as I can,
Yeah, for sure.
It's like you're fighting in a tough man. You don't want to go all 3 rounds with every opponent. You want to knock them out in the first round and save your energy for later.
Yep.
Because by the end of 200, 300 contacts, my throat's gone. I've done gulped down 2 Dr. Peppers.
Your brain is mush.
So I'm ready for it. Oh,
George is heading to one more park.
But that's all we'll taco about that.
Oh, we're taco.
We've been
still
taco.
hungry. Yeah.
Oh.
I saw that.
I noticed George joined Discord.
Yeah.
In the last day or so. Welcome to Discord, George.
He's going to one more park after this. He was just out earlier. So,
George, I will be at a park shortly after this stream. Anybody want to guess what park I'll be at?
1810.
How do you know my home park, but you don't know your own?
Because I work yours a lot more than I do mine. I actually hunted my home park. There was somebody activating it. I don't know, been about 3 or 4 weeks now. But I was scrolling the spot page, and somebody was on 40 meters at my home park. I'm like, oh, I finally get to hunt my own park.
I have hunted mine, but that was because I pulled Terry's leg when I was in Florida and made him go out there and activate it while I was gone.
That was great. Oh, nice of you to get off the couch there, PP. Welcome.
No, Big Ugly is not my home park, Craig. It's just where I feel at home. Hmm. Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah. PP said he was on the floor, not the couch. Okay.
That's what happens when you QRP. Sometimes you don't have enough signal strength to get up high.
I think I got him today. Was it today I got you, PP? I think today.
He said something like he got 12 and headed to the house.
Yeah, the bands were not good.
6 more for 1810 for 200. Hold my beer.
That tonight. You'll get that tonight.
Hold my beer, Kent. Congratulations, you got 200 contacts at 1810 tonight.
Yeah.
If you don't, you ain't trying. Yeah, because we'll have an early and a late shift, and we all know what that means for me. So
A lot of contacts.
yeah.
So let's see. You could probably get. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You can get 8 minimum. 10 if you push it.
Unless you're PP, man, then you can sit at your house and complain. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. I was laying on the floor because I couldn't get up screaming into my QRP rig.
Well, I need the story because he said he broke your pile up yesterday with the royal subject part.
He did.
Very good.
He's broken a few times doing that. I'll just hear him in there just start screaming royal subject. because screaming QRP ain't shooting enough for him. I should when he screams royal subject, I should be like, royal subject. That's not a call sign.
I heard somebody say that the other day. Oh, I forget what activator I was listening to, but somebody said park to park's not a call sign.
Here's the thing. Park to park is not a call sign. QRP is not a call sign, but guess what? There is no rule in amateur radio that says you have to open with your call sign.
Absolutely.
You can say what you want as long as you identify yourself.
Within 10 minutes, every 10 minutes thereafter, and at the end of the transmission. Yeah. So, I mean, I could say, "Hey, James," and we could talk for 9 minutes and 59 seconds.
You could technically say, "Hey, James," and I could say, "Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November, you're 5'9" and 1810," and as long as you said, "Thank you, you're 5'9" from Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November 73,
absolutely,
you are legal.
Yep.
So I don't want to hear park to park is not a call sign. I don't want to hear QRP is not a call sign. I don't want to hear royal subject is not a call sign.
Oh, but it is. That's a vanity call.
You can hunt me. You can hunt me the way you want, And if you're hunting me singing Tina Turner, you'll break my pile up if you've watched my earlier.
Oh, but the whole music thing, see, that you can't do. It'd be funny. Yeah.
You don't remember the video I'm talking about, do you?
No. I probably conveniently forgot it. But yeah.
Yeah. It was one of my Sad Hams videos. I tend not to do those too much because.
Yeah, but they're true. Sometimes they just have to be.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. You was out when I was sleeping because you obviously was not out when I was sleeping, PP man. Because I got your message when you said you were wrapping it up, and I had been up for a long time at that point.
Maybe you're still wiping the bacon off of your lips.
Tomorrow morning, I'll be activating at about 10 till 8, PP man. What will you be doing?
Down in some ibuprofen for the hangover.
9:30? You think I'm still sleeping at 9:30? Good Lord.
He says he's going to be working tomorrow morning.
Well, that's your fault, not mine.
I did get David today on 1 watt KO4 GAR. I heard him call CQ a couple times and nobody answered him, so I keyed up and goes, "I'll stand by for 1 watt." Then he come back to me to 1 watt. And I said, "All right, I can log you now." And that was right before the bands went to total crap. So
yeah, there's always a band open. It's just when the bands go to crap and there's a contest going on that you're going to hear me really lose my mind. Because the contesters will be on the one that's open.
yeah, PP has his trip down my neck of the woods here coming up real soon. Here, Eddie's going to make brisket.
BP man better be invested in a cooler and bringing some brisket back by West Virginia.
We get FedEx overnight you some, I guess.
Stop by here and pick up this 3D printer that I can't make work.
How funny would that be if you get a box on your door, FedEx overnight, and it's a slab of brisket?
Big FedEx freezer truck pulls in.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you better go to Georgia then. He said he'll have Bud Light in the cooler.
Oh, Jesus.
Lord. And that went south fast.
Yeah, shenanigans. Oh, my goodness.
Anyway. So, yeah, anybody else that's close to 1,000 coins that are coming to Dayton, or 1,000 coins, 1,000 contacts for your coin, and it's coming to Dayton, let me know, and I will go ahead and get you squared away in an envelope to go to Dayton with me. And you probably get it faster than you would in the mail from me anyway.
Oh, my God, Terry, that's awful. My brother bought fish from Boston, and his suitcase got lost for 3 days.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't think that would be very good.
Probably smelled like the spa.
I hope it wasn't a suitcase with his clothes in it too.
That probably was. Oh my jeez.
I wouldn't. I'd have to take that to like a laundromat. I wouldn't even wash that in my house because
I wouldn't even take it to a laundromat. I'd just throw it away.
Yeah, but it may have had his favorite PZN shirt in it.
I'd have to get another favorite PZN shirt. I'd have to be like, "Hey, listen, I need a new shirt because, well, long story, but sit down and listen here."
That would probably warrant for a new shirt. I'd probably say, yeah, you're probably right. You probably need a new shirt.
Apparently, there's more to this story, which is even better.
Oh, yay!
Very nice.
It's really bad when Terry says, "I'll tell you later." That means everybody stay out of the chill pad tonight. Terry, make sure and don't tell this story before I get back from my activation. I'm going to activate right after this stream.
And it's going to start. His story is going to start with, well, he was sitting in this chair.
I was sitting in this chair and it got fishy. Oh, shenanigans. So this after hour chat that we're talking about it is a place called Chill Pad that my Patreons have access to, and it is the adult entertainment world of ham radio, we'll just say. So we have rooms for everybody in Patreon, but that one you got to watch what you're going into sometimes.
He sat in a chair and then went to the sink.
Involved in a fire.
You're not right, Stephen.
Oh boy. Listen, Stephen came to West Virginia and wouldn't even tell us what room he was staying in. He was so scared.
Do you blame him? Really?
I mean, I could have got his room number, but I'm not going to mess with the boy like that.
The shenanigans are so thick here. He's not even going to tell you what room he's staying in.
If it would have been Dan, it would have been on. He'd have woke up with his room full of goats or something.
That would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
What the heck is licking my foot? What the hell, a goat?
Anyway, all right. So we're coming up on the top of the hour, and we know Frank or Charlie, one of the two, has a stream coming up, and I have an activation coming up. So, donkey, oh Lord, no, we don't do donkeys here in West Virginia, PP man. Sorry. You may need to try Kentucky.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You ain't right.
So you got anything good coming up, Dan?
I'm gonna go find me a herd of goats and do a little bit of hunting work next week. Hopefully mess with Bill once he comes up. So it'll be fun to go out there and sneak up on him.
Listen, if you guys can sneak up on him and do a whole King's Police thing and put it on video, that would be amazing. Yeah,
we got to get it timed right because we don't know where he's going to be, what part, and we don't know when. So it's kind of difficult. And I got to work tomorrow. So.
Right.
We'll try to make something happen.
But anyway, well, good deal. I will be working for the next 3 days, which means 7, 10, 8 o'clock activations. And then again around 5 to 6 o'clock, depending on when I get out of there. And then late shifts, of course. Wednesday, we will be having a cool stream. We're going to be having the ladies of POTA. And if there's any ladies in the chat that would like to be on that stream, I know Carrie was in there and Toby was in there. They've both been on a ladies of POTA stream before. But if they would like to be on another one, they're welcome to send me a message and go. If not, if you know any ladies that do POTA that would like to be on the stream, tell them to hit us up because we need a couple more. We do have one or two just going to be there, but we need a few more. So be a fun stream Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'll have a video released. I don't even know which one it is right now because I've got plenty of them in the editor that I'm working on. I guess it just depends on what fancies me. Pink will be there. That's right. Pink is one of the ladies that will be on the stream. And Pink and Lou actually hunted me today, so thank you very much for that. But yeah, Thursday be a video drop, and weekend POTA, just like every other day. Thank you guys for the super chats, and if I missed any coffees and didn't see them, I will get you on Wednesday night, and we will say 73, everybody.
73, guys.